You gotta love the NBA, fam. Look at my man Kyle Kuzma getting that $40 million 3-year contract extension. We finna talk about that in this video, but I want y'all, before we start, to smash that like button. We've been having a lot of fun making these NBA videos, and when you guys give a comment, I'm gonna respond to every single one. And when you like that video, you watching it, it takes 3 seconds. It means so much to me, and it helps other people watch the videos too. But let's get straight to this, fam. Kyle Kuzma today just signed a contract extension worth $40 million. Now, one thing to note before we kind of get into the nitty-gritty is my man can actually, at 28 years old, he has a player option should he want to explore free agency in that year. Naturally so, 28 years old is typically when a player reaches his prime, so that's really smart on his end and his agent's end to make that happen, because if he wants to potentially get a super huge deal, you know, 30, 20, even $1 million for me is insane, fam, but you know what I'm trying to say, like those giant $100 million deals, then he has that option if he outperforms what, you know, he's currently signing for. But I kind of want to delve into Kyle Kuzma a little bit. So right now we're watching some highlights from Kuz about 2 years ago, a little bit under 2 years, and my man in this game literally got 41 points against the Detroit Pistons in 3 quarters. 3 quarters, he got 41 points. So early on, we already could tell, yo, this man can score. Yeah, you see Ingram on the team, right? And when it came down to who would be traded, Ingram or Kuzma, I think the majority of Laker fans, and of course management as well, felt that Kuzma was the one to hold on to when making that, you know, trade for Anthony Davis. And that's what happened. They stuck with Kuzma. And I feel like Kyle Kuzma, when he now had to be forced to come off the bench, which he wasn't used to, and be that third option, it was just a huge learning curve for him. I'm going to go ahead and share with you some of his stats so we can kind of talk about it, right? Before I kind of share with y'all my opinions. His rookie year, he averaged 16 points a game, and if you were watching, you know, the summer league, I believe he won the MVP, and that's when people were like, yo, this guy can hoop, right? And when he came to the league, he showed it. 16 points a game. Kyle Kuzma, gotta respect it. He started 37 out of the 77 games at 22 years old, averaged 16 points a game, pretty solid. His second season, he jumped and skyrocketed, averaging almost 19 points a game as a starter. Yo, 19 points a game, almost 6 rebounds, pretty solid, fam. And my man shot 45% from the field goal percentage, and he started almost every single game, averaging 33 minutes. We know what happened this past season. He won a ring, they won a championship, but Kuzma was criticized by many, fam. We all did. In the bubble, he was just not playing the way we expected him to. The past season, he averaged about 13 points a game. His minutes dropped tremendously from 33 minutes a game to 25, which is something he wasn't used to it. And of course, he had to start coming off the bench. And when you're coming off the bench now, being a third option behind Anthony Davis and LeBron James, who definitely require their touches, and of course, you got Danny Green, who needs his shots at that time, and Pope, who needed his shots, and so on and so forth. It was really hard for him to kind of adjust. However, I'm being real. I think Kuzma's going to have a huge role with the Lakers this year, right? Regardless if he comes off the bench, he was starting in, you know, the preseason games, but even if he comes off the bench, I think he just needed that year to adjust and get the motion going. LeBron's not getting any younger. Not saying he's going to suck. LeBron's going to do his. But I just think Kuzma, with the departure of Rondo and the departure of Danny Green, that's just going to give, and of course Bradley Beal, I think that's really going to give Kuzma a more active role as a guard. I know they got Tucker, and I know they got Schroeder, and I know they got my man Wesley Matthews. I rock with Wesley. But I do think Kuzma is going to have a much bigger role with this team. And if he could play the way he was playing prior to Davis and them coming, averaging 16, 17 points a game, then, yo, him signing with the Lakers for 3 years for the deal that he got, 10 million, a little bit over 10 million a year, that is a steal. That is a steal. Because I fully believe you put Kuzma on a scrubby team, he's averaging over 22 a game easily. Come on, man. You gotta put some respect in this dude. If he's the first option, you know he is scoring. So for him to get 12 a year or so, I'm going to be real. I think that's a steal. And I think the Lakers have a lot of potential. And even when recruiting in the next couple years with LeBron on this team, who we all know signed, and Davis as well, Yo, I think that is solid, especially if Kyle Kuzma starts to even progress as a player. Then you got a legitimate, guard on your team who can get his. And of course, you have the money to get others as well. So let me know in the comments down below what y'all think, everybody. Had a lot of fun talking about this. I'm going to respond to every comment, and I want to hear y'all thoughts. Is this worth it? Is Kuzma a scrub? Am I overhyping it? Was this a steal? Was it not a steal? You let me know in the comments down below, and we're gonna have a lot of fun in the comments. I'll see y'all soon, man. Like this video if y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace.